going on, guys? It is SHOPAO. Nintendo's Day 1 conference at E3 was earlier this afternoon, and I just wanted to share some of my excitement for what Nintendo announced today. Of course, the #1 news that everybody was waiting for was Super Smash Bros. Coming to the Switch.
As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen.
This year too. It is coming out this year. In case you missed it, it is coming out this year. I think the date was December 7th, if I'm not mistaken. Nintendo showed off a few other things. They showed off Mario Party. They showed off more footage from Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They showed off some Fire Emblem. Fortnite is going to be free on the Switch too. But like I said, Super Smash Bros. Is the #1 thing that everybody was waiting to hear about. Biggest news release that people were waiting for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is what they're calling it, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, is the fact that they're bringing everyone back. Everyone from every single Super Smash Bros. Game, whether it be DLC characters, whether it be the earned characters, everyone all the way back to I think even the 64 and Melee from the GameCube. Everyone is back into this game. The big thing they focused on with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate when they announced it was the fact that everyone is here. I'm super excited about this news because they're just bringing back all these characters that I haven't been able to use in such a long time. I think the main characters that I'm excited to go back and use are definitely Wolf from the Star Fox series. They brought back the Ice Climbers. I'm not sure if Roy was in the last Super Smash Bros. Because I didn't get to play the one for Wii U because I didn't get a Wii U. But it's definitely nice to see Marth, Ike, and Roy all back together in the same game. And they showed off a bunch of new skin variations for all the characters that we love, of course. If you're a big fan of Splatoon, they have the Inklings in there. I think there's like 8 different color variations of them. One thing I'm definitely curious about is the changes they made to Link. Link kind of changes throughout all the Super Smash Bros. Series, and this Link is the Breath of the Wild looking Link. I mean, you can use his green tunic, his classic green tunic, but I'm really curious to see like what different moves they've given him. I do miss his traditional boomerang because after Melee, like the boomerang changed so much. So I'm curious to see how his playstyle has changed. Young Link is back though, so I'm curious to see if his playstyle has changed any since the original game that he was in. And then towards the end of the character introductions, they introduced another new character, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest with you. The video started with like Samus, Mega Man, and Mario walking through like this spaceship corridor, like on a platform type thing. And then you just see Mario and Mega Man get ganked by some really skinny tail spike looking thing. And then you see in Samus's visor, it is Ridley. The classic bad guy from the Metroid series is gonna be in the game now. He kind of looks like a burnt up skeletonized Charizard, but whatever. I was watching some gameplay on Ridley earlier, and I just think he's gonna be one of those characters that people are either gonna love to use or hate to be up against. Another thing they announced at E3 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that I was actually pretty interested in also was the fact that your stages, your different stages will also have different forms. Like they will have Alpha, and I think they're called Alpha and Omega forms, I think. And basically, you can choose a stage, but then also decide if you want it to stick to its traditional look, style, and with all the crazy stuff happening, or you can have it set to a Battlefield style, which is I think the Alpha style, and then there's an Omega style, which is the 3 platforms and the one big platform style. Another thing they showed off was the 1v1 damage and how it's going to differ from like your 1v3 damage or your free-for-all damage. There's a slight variation in that. When it gets down to you and one other opponent, the damage does scale a little bit more compared to when you had more people in the stage. This game altogether is going to be epic. It looks like so much fun. The character styles and how everybody has been fine-tuned in this game looks really good. Even with the Splatoon characters, it adds like this very nice pop of color to every stage if you were using one, because their paint actually sticks to the map, or their ink sticks to like the floors of the map or even to the walls sometimes, depending on what you're doing. I'm just super excited for this game. I've been waiting for a Smash game to come out for a long time now, and I was always curious about what characters would come out. And of course, Nintendo's like, you know what? We're just gonna give you everybody. How about that? You happy now? A new Super Smash Bros. Game is the reason why I went out and bought a Nintendo Switch this past year. Like I said, the date is December 7th. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed back at all, or there's no problems between now and then. But yeah, December 7th, 2018 is when we are gonna get Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let me know down in the comments which characters you guys are excited to see. Let me know which characters you guys are excited to have back in the world of Smash. Don't forget to keep up with E3 on YouTube and Twitch if you haven't been doing so already. I'm gonna try my best to put out some more E3 related videos within this week. It's something new that I'm venturing into. Usually I just talk K-pop, but gaming is definitely within my heart and soul. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for E3 and Super Smash Brothers. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on the way out. And yeah, I've been SHOPAO. Super Smash Brothers comes out December 7th. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Have a good E3.